Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing News.
Canelo should be fighting Anthony Yarde next, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. In boxing, ego is added yet again, hating on Canelo Alvarez. This man is stating that Canelo should fight Anthony Yarde next and not John Ryder. He dismisses John Ryder as a cherry pick, as an easy fight and a weak opponent. Yet John Ryder is coming off of 2 good wins against Danny Jacobs, against Zach Parker, while Anthony Yarde is coming off of a knockout loss to Artur Beterbiev. So I don't even understand the logic as to why you would want him to fight Anthony Yarde. The only reason I can think of is that he's black. You only want Canelo Alvarez to fight a black fighter. These guys are racially biased, and this is what I mean. See, when Canelo Alvarez fought an undefeated prime world champion Dimitri Bivol at 175, you called it a cherry pick. But it's not a cherry pick fighting Anthony Yarde coming off a knockout loss in the same weight class who's never been a world champion? He just body bagged himself. That's a body bag. So it's a cherry pick when he fight an elite, undefeated prime world champion in Dimitri Bivol. But it's not a cherry pick fighting Anthony Yarde coming off a knockout loss? The only difference is these men's race. That's it. That is it. Because to boxing ego, if he's black, that's the guy he should be fighting, regardless of anything else. But the one thing ego doesn't like to mention is skin color does not win fights. Think about this. The guy who knocked out Anthony Yarde first in his career was Sergey Kovalev. Guess who knocked out Sergey Kovalev? Canelo Alvarez. And when Canelo Alvarez knocked out Sergey Kovalev, boxing ego gave Canelo 0 credit for doing it. Now, the interesting thing is he said, Kovalev was washed, he was weak, he was trash. Fine, if that's your belief. But what does that make Anthony Yarde? Because he still knocked him out. What does that make him? But yet this is the guy that you're promoting. He even called Sergey Kovalev a cherry pick. So Sergey Kovalev was a cherry pick. Dimitri Bivol was a cherry pick. But Anthony Yarde, coming off of a knockout loss, is not a cherry pick? Make it make sense. Ego, pull your head out your ass. Because men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.